Welcome back, Soul Tribe. For those of you new to my channel, welcome. Let's check today's vibes because I've been feeling some heavy, heavy downloads and heavy emotions. Okay, so let's get some clarity. Let's gain some clarity, Soul Tribe. Okay. Now remember, this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate, please don't force it to fit. Let it flow or let it go. If you're interested in a one-on-one, my link is in the bio, the information where I can be contacted. But remember, general. If it doesn't resonate, please don't force it to fit. Okay? Now, Spirit, tell us about the person that is in the collective's heart and mind and in their energy tonight. Tell me about the person that is in their space and their heart, their energy field tonight. We have someone that's very concerned. Someone who's very concerned. The person that is in your energy is very concerned right now. And I can see why. They have the evil eye on them. People around them that are very envious. Okay? So they're very much in concern, and I can see why. They feel that everything's going wrong for them because there are a lot of eyes on them. Naysayers. Okay? This is creating a lot of conflict in their life at the moment. Okay, everything seems to be going wrong for this person. They're receiving heavy karma. It's like one thing after the other. There may be some possible health concerns that your person is dealing with. And this negative energy is affecting them or someone around them. And here you are, baby. This is how they see you. They see you as single, sexy, successful, and balanced. Okay, that is how they are seeing you because they're concerned. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay. Let's see. Now, what did I say? This person is concerned. They're conflicted. There are a lot of things going on. There's constant eyes on them, evil eyes, and they're receiving karma for what they have done. Okay. And they're expecting and hoping that what was between you and what once existed, they're still hopeful about it. So they still have high expectations for both of you. But with them being concerned and this clock right here, I don't know. One of their concerns is that they're running out of time with you. Okay? But how could they not be worried? They're receiving karma because everything seems to be going wrong and this person is massively triggered. They're in constant conflict wherever they are. Conflict surrounds them. But there's some unexpected money coming. Okay. For you or for them. What did I tell you? This person is surrounded by chaos, collective. Chaos, and you don't want to be around it. Okay, that's one of the massive concerns that they have. There's upheaval, there's constant tower moments, there's the evil eye, there's destruction all around them. Their life is crumbling right now. Some of you may not be in contact with this person, but you will find out. You will find out what is happening. Now, of course, you're making it rain. Okay? You're getting lucky. You are getting it done. And they feel that there's something hidden behind the veil, something that they haven't seen or they haven't discovered, but they want to. They don't know. This person sees you. Okay, they see you, but there's a mystery about you. And they want to lift that veil. They want to see how you make things happen because you're aligned. Okay, remember that your chakras came out. They're balanced. All right, so they're wondering, how could you be so aligned and grounded? And you're making it rain now, so they want to see what you're doing. They want to lift that veil because there's mystery behind that. They want to know. They do. They want to know how you're making it happen. Because that's a side of you they hadn't seen. Tell me more, Spirit, about the person and the collective's mind. What's going on around them, around this energy? Tell me more. Okay, they see that you have achieved a lot in your life, and they really are inspired by you. Okay, but right now they're in the karmic energy. Okay, they're karmic masculine right now, and this is also one of their concerns. They're afraid that you will be moving on. They fear that because they see you as a rising star and they see you as having and obtaining all these goals and achieve so much. Okay, you're a person that's seen with high honor. He sees you as high honors, with high honors. He has a lot of respect for you. And he's afraid that you're moving on. He feels that you are their soulmate collective and that no one can top that. There is a soul tie between you. There's such a strong bond that he cannot let you go, and he fears that you have moved on because you have seen or have felt this chaos that's around them. So they fear it. They do fear it. I must say, they do fear it. Tell me more, Spirit, about the person on their mind. What are they going through right now? Oh, I almost dropped a chunk. Tell me more, Spirit. They're going to travel. This doesn't mean that they're going to go abroad, but they will be traveling. Maybe they travel for work. Maybe they need to get away from the environment that they're in. They want change. Okay, they want change in their life because all this chaos, it is affecting their health, as we saw here. Okay. All right, all this chaos and conflict and evil eye, it's affecting their health and their mental status, and they want to change from that. Okay, their ancestors are behind them, and they're watching over them and trying to guide them. But if he's in constant conflict and in karmic masculine energy, he might be a little resistant. Okay, but he has been gifted divinity. He has been gifted sights, okay, and blessings, but he is not using them. He or she flip or switch the roles, okay? He has been given divine gifts, and they're being ignored. They ignore them, all right? You are in a state of abundance, and they are seeing that. And again, they're wondering, how in the world are you managing to do that? How can you do that? What have you done? So he's feeling a little bit in regret because it seems to me that I don't know, he seemed to have walked away. He sees you as a rising star. You are rising and rising and rising. And he still remains in lustful energy. Collective, he is deep, deep. He thinks about you day and night. Day and night. He can't stop. He can't stop. Now, at times, you have brought the childlike energy out in him. You have. Or this could also be that he has a family. He has a child. Let's find out more. Spirit, tell me about this child. Mature woman. There's a mature mother figure around him. Rich girl. He sees you as abundant. Someone that's established. Okay. He sees that you got it all. You're established and doing it and making it for yourself. What? Third party energy. Okay. Third party stitch. They involved you in a triangle. And in this triangle, with this third party karmic, they have a child. They have a child with this third party. Tell me more about this, Spirit. And it was a surprise to them. This child was a surprise to them. A gift from the karmic. That was the surprise. But you're the star seed, baby. You're the star seed, the chosen one by the divine. And you're their sweetheart. The one, the soulmate, the one that they cannot stop thinking about. They only think about you and the life that they could have with you. But with that karmic, oh, look at that. You are not only their soulmate, honey. You are their twin flame. You know what that means? That means that there's a push and pull constantly. And that is why they are always going to be tied to you. And they're always going to be called to you. A magnetic pull that he cannot control and you cannot control. A magnetism that is so strong that the karmic, they're going to do everything possible to not let you get close to them, because they know how you feel about each other. And the third party, the karmic, might not know about you. Okay, they might not know who you are, but they know that he doesn't belong to them, should not be with them. Their karmic lesson. And because of that surprise, the child, that was their cue to hold on to your person. But there's a love offer here. It came out with Twin Flame. They want to offer you something. They want to offer you something, even if it's a small gift. They're thinking about you, a small token, something that reminds you of them. So there's a love offer. They want to offer you something as small as it may be, but they do. They're in a relationship. We established that. This is validation. They're in a relationship with the karmic in which they had a child. Okay? But he continues to be obsessed with you. He can't stop thinking about you. You live rent-free in their mind, collective. They really do. They really do. They're enamored. They're enamored with you. They cannot stop. You impress them. You inspire them beyond belief. And again, you're chosen and you practice divination. So you balance your chakras. You meditate. You are aligned and grounded. And they see that. And that inspires them. I feel that it also intimidates them because they feel your energy and you are supercharged and you're aligned and so grounded, and they feel that you have ascended and awakened and that you are leaving them behind. Well, they have a choice. They have a choice. And the universe is sending them messages. Okay? And if they keep holding on to this karmic, there's going to continuously be chaos until they awaken. Okay? They will continue to receive karma, tower moments after tower moments, because until they wake up and smell the coffee, that's not where they're supposed to be. This will continue to happen. Karma will, and it'll be destruction all around them until they learn their lesson, their karmic lesson. That's right. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me about how they feel towards the collective. Mm, mm, mm. Listen, they have a family with this karmic. They feel imprisoned. They feel like if they're in jail and that they can't get out of that situation. And how they feel about you, you make them feel so good. Their North Node energy, when they think of you, this is where they're at. They're on a high when they think about you, collective, because you are so high vibrational that he feels your vibes, and that is what gets him through the day and makes him wish he would have made different decisions, different life choices. Okay, because this is not where he wants to be. Okay, he was imprisoned by the karmic. Okay, he was trapped in that situation. And it's becoming very clear of what the karmic did to them, imprisoned them. And that's how they feel. They feel that they are trapped behind bars and that they have no plan of action to, they can't escape. They're facing legal issues. Okay, this may be anything from a traffic violation to anything that involves escalation. It could involve the IRS. It could involve anything related to the law, obviously. Paperwork, delays, or possibly separation and divorce. Okay, but they're involved. They're involved in some legal issues at the moment. They work very hard at what they do, and they make a lot of effort. They put a lot of effort in what they do, and they don't feel recognized by the person that's next to them. Now, the person that's next to them doesn't have the same standards as you do, and they compare you to them all the time. Now, these three came out. They feel that you are protected, that you've awakened, and that you have ascended. Now, even if they might not know the terminology, they feel it. Okay? They feel a change in you. They feel your energy different. You're vibing different. And you are a very peaceful state. Remember, they feel you and see you as their soulmate. Okay? It came out that you are their twin flame. And they see you as a star seed and also very, very balanced. So they have noticed the change in you, collective. They have. That's why they want to see behind the curtain. They want to lift that veil because you have made a complete change and they feel it and they don't know how to reach you now. But since you've had a lot of issues and you found out about their involvement that they put you in, that third party dynamics and triangle, that broke you. That broke you. They see you as an earth angel. Okay? They're a mature man. They're no kid. They know what they want. But they're afraid to come towards you after what happened and what you found out. They want to reach out and say hello. They want to text you. They want to see you. They want to say hello. They miss you. They miss you terribly. Anything else, Spirit? Now, at home, they're an ice king. They are very cold, calculated. They show no love and no interest. They're cold. There's no warmth in that house because they don't have you. They don't have you. Tell me more, Spirit. They feel that they're in bondage. They feel that they are held captive. They can't speak. They can't do anything. They feel as if they don't have free will. They're tied up. It's like if they're held captive. That's how they feel. How sad. Endings. There are endings coming. And this is something that they've been seriously considering. And whether the universe brings it or not, it's coming. It's coming, coming, coming. Now, Divine Feminine. They might have thought that their karmic was their divine counterpart. And it turned out that they were a false divine feminine. Okay? So all this time that they were with this person, they thought they were it. Only to realize they are not. They are not. And they're in emotional pain because of it. Because they're realizing now all the time that they have lost with the wrong person, and they are so regretful, and there's so much emotional pain. I can feel their pain. Tell me more, Spirit. What are their actions toward the collective? What are the actions toward the collective? Look at this. They want a commitment with you, not this false DF, okay? They want to live in a blissful state. They want union and commitment with you, collective. They just don't know how to get there from where they are right now because they're suffering in silence. They're in emotional pain, but there is an ending coming. If they could break these binds that tie them. All right. But this person has a choice to make. All right. And only they can make it if they wake up. If not, they will continue to receive karma until they learn the lessons that they need to learn and come to you correct. They stole your time and effort. Okay, I'm sure you felt used. They stole your time, your love. And they know how they made you feel. They trashed you. All right? And now they want to take a different path. Okay, they want to take a different path. And they are manifesting you. Boy, they want to come back in. They do. They want you to come back in. This person might be in the medical field. Something in the medical field. Okay. Look at this shit. They're in poverty. If they're not literally in poverty, they are mentally in poverty because they're bound to the karmic fin. What did I say? That's why Divine Feminine came out in reverse because they thought that it was their Divine Femme and it turned out to be a karmic. And they're finding out now, leaving them in poverty, asking for help. Okay. They're asking for help from someone trusted, a trusted friend, family member that they're confiding in, telling them about their pain, hoping that it would help. Any more thoughts for the collective from their person? Anything else from this deck, Spirit? All right. Look at this. They have an entity attached. They're feeling low vibrational and feeling that they can't do anything about it. They feel cursed with all the upheaval and chaos around them and destruction. This is how they feel. That's how they feel. And you out of their life, they're feeling low. They have low frequency. They don't feel that in this state that you'd even want them back. They're very intuitive, but they don't trust their intuition enough. They know you are, but they ignore. Remember one of the gifts that came out that they have gifts. They just suppress them, like they suppress their feelings for you, because what they want is real love with you. But they cannot get to you until the karmic lessons have been learned and they change their frequency. Clarify entity attachment. Okay. They see you as unbothered. Okay. Like if you've moved on from them, like the card showed before. Clarify entity attachment. I can't lie about this. Somebody's throwing death magic their way, and that's why they have this this entity attachment. Okay? And give me a minute, Soul Tribe. Someone is, I'm not saying that they're wishing him or throwing him literal death magic, but this could be exactly the evil eye and naysayers, and this is causing them to gather low vibrational energies that they cannot get out of. And they know that you're the high priestess, baby. They know that even if you are not in contact, some of you may not be, and those of you that are, minimal contact, okay, minimal conversations. They know that you see right through it. They see you, they know that you see right through it because it comes to you. Because you're the motherfucking high priestess. You know what's going on without them telling you. What? Yeah, that karmic feminine, that's what they've been doing to keep them tied along with that child. It came out in the cards. The spirit is giving you the message that you need clarity on. That karmic has been working on love spells to keep them in bondage, tied, and in poverty. Okay? Keeping them with entity attachments so that they won't leave them, practicing death magic on them to avoid them from leaving and obtaining their real love, which is you. Look at that. Look at how things unfold. Love spells. Why would anyone want to tie somebody to them if they shouldn't be with them? And they know it. That karmic femme, she knows it. Anything else for the collective? Anything else for the collective? It just gets deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. You seeing this? They practice voodoo. They're throwing all kinds of things at them. Okay? But what they don't know is that this is what they're getting in return. All right? For doing all of this to your person. This is intense. This is really heavy. All right? Heavy, heavy duty. All right. We have envy. We had the evil eye right here. Let me see if I can grab the evil eye. Let me slide it down. All right. This karmic femme, this karmic femme has given them the evil eye. All right. Thrown death magic at them. All right. Through voodoo. Also throwing out there some love spells to keep him bound and in low vibration. Okay, so this is how they are feeling: beat up, bound, in poverty. It just keeps going. This is where they want to be. They're manifesting. They know that you are their soulmate. They are waiting, and they're waiting to awaken. All right, but in this low vibration energy, this is how they are feeling. They're in a lot of emotional pain because they are held bondage. Okay, because of all this. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't be in emotional pain and spiritual poverty? Of course, they feel beat up in bondage and in emotional pain. Who wouldn't be in this situation? Oh my goodness. Any more for the collective spirit from this deck? No, we're closing that out. All right, collective. I don't think we need any clarifiers because I think that this has been plenty. Plenty. So let's go ahead and let's get some unspoken truth or oracles for you, because this was really heavy and I feel that you need some. I don't think you need clarifiers for what you've just seen. Okay, so let's get some messages from the universe for you. Okay, I think that you need some guidance. Spirit, give my soul tribe, my collective, some guidance into this situation, please. Let's give, what are the messages from the universe? What is your guidance for the collective? Tell me, Spirit. I'll take them all. Take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live. Own it. Make decisions. Okay, have the courage to do so. Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. You already know about the situation. Make a decision about it. Okay, if you've decided to move on, close that door on that chapter and start a new one. Bet on yourself. Take chances. Reach your dreams. You've got this. You've got all the power, collective. Own it. Listen to your body and do what it is asking of you. If you're tired, take a break. Okay? Don't run yourself down. Pick yourself up, take some time off, and enjoy yourself. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go, collective. Let it go. You're enough. Let it go. All those problems, all that turbulence, let it go. You can't fix anyone but yourself. Change your outlook. Manifest. Work on yourself. Journal. Whatever it takes. But make changes for you. Okay? and watch how you grow. Let it go. It's part of the past. Let it go. Do something kind for someone without any expectation. If you do something kind, even a word of encouragement to somebody, you'll see how great that makes you feel. And it goes a long way. And every time you do something kind for somebody, it'll come back to you tenfold because you have started a ripple effect. You have started a snowball. Okay? Do something kind for someone and you will reap the benefits. Make time to play, have fun, be free. Well, collective, on this last message, I'm closing it up. It's a wrap. I hope you have found clarity in your spread. Like, subscribe, share. If you are interested in a one on one reading, my link is in my bio. Contact me. Let's talk. And until next time, keep it real. Caravana está